Hi, this is Dan with QT Equipment, and I wanted to give a little State of the Union on supply chain and what things look like on the ground here in Akron, Ohio in the world of custom work trucks. Just to give this a little timestamp, this is April 28th of 2022. We've been working through some severe supply chain disruptions for at least the last 12 months. A friend of mine just asked me the other day, he said, man, I think things are getting a little better. And I don't know, I would possibly disagree with that. I think that what's changed for us is that we've adapted to it and we're used to it now. Things that we used to be able to get in 3 days, a week, like an NPAC, are now taking 120 days. I don't know exactly what the lead time is on those units right now, but it is taking a lot longer to get standard equipment in the door. PTOs, pumps, those used to be readily available. We could get them practically next day. Now here in April, we're ordering that equipment out until December. The biggest piece of this has been chassis. Everybody knows the chip problem and a lot of other supply chain problems that have affected the chassis deliveries. We don't see that improving until probably mid next year. If I were to go through the list of OEMs, Ford has been pretty decent with us. However, Ford has changed pricing multiple times. We've had chassis on order. Ford has come to us with an OEM price increase last minute, and then we've had some dealers that have changed pricing on us last minute because they have the inventory and they can. And fortunately for us, chassis are just a pass-through for us. The customers that we work with, they understand the world that we're living in. We really appreciate that. Ford, as far as deliveries go, and we've got this 750 behind us, Ford has been pretty solid. We've got a handful of Rams on order. We have no idea when we're getting those. We have no idea. Chevys we have not stocked. We've got a couple of those in for customer orders, so I'm not too familiar with their situation. Freightliner has been okay. The two worst have been Kenworth followed by Peterbilt. We used to be able to stock Kenworths and have 4 or 5 of those going at any one given time. Our allocation for Kenworths has been cut more than in half, and similar with Peterbilt. We've got projects on the schedule with Peterbilts, and we have no idea when we're going to get those trucks. We had those trucks scheduled to build last year in 2021. Right now we've got them in the schedule for December of 2022. We just have no idea. Peterbilts and Kenworths used to be a big part of our build mix, and now it's really tough to get our hands on those. We've shifted a lot of our inventory to smaller trucks. We're building a lot of 550s. We're building more 750s and 650 low pros than we ever have, and we're just going to play the cards that are dealt. Everybody's in the similar situation. We're doing the best we can. We're planning way far ahead. We're already starting to look into next year for chassis and equipment. Until this thing clears up, we're just going to do the best we can. Wanted to give you an update of what we're seeing. If we're seeing any improvement, I think that the answer is no. You know, even on little stuff like air crimp fittings, we'll have trucks just sitting around for weeks waiting for $10 parts that we've had on order that we just cannot get. We've got a project held up right now for pearl paint. We can't buy the pearl that goes in the paint for the paint match, so we've got that project on hold too. At the end of the day, we're all going to get through this. It's not going to clear up anytime soon. Hopefully mid next year things start to clear up. We appreciate your patience, all the customers. We're going to continue to build trucks. We're fully staffed. We're ready to rock and roll when we get wheels in the door. Thank you very much for listening. Work dirty, be happy. Until next time.